In our world lead today, prosecutors say a web of sex and lies connected accused Russian spy Maria Butina to American political operatives, tangling her web of Russian spies and diplomats with those American marks. CNN's Jessica Schneider now has more on the woman one Russian official nicknamed Daredevil Girl.
Tonight, prosecutors say that this 29-year-old Russian redhead who came to Washington under the guise of being a graduate student after she founded a gun rights group in Russia.
This is an all-Russian public organization. We promote gun rights.
Isn't who she claimed to be. Instead, court papers paint Maria Butina as an illegal agent of Russia whose plan was calculated, patient, and directed by a Russian official. Butina even allegedly offered sex in exchange for a position within a special interest organization here in the U.S.
She's not an agent of the Russian government, the Russian Federation. She's innocent of the charges brought against her.
She posed with a pistol for a risque spread in GQ magazine, but also buttoned up for political events. She's seen here with Republican presidential candidate Scott Walker and sitting just feet away from former National Security Advisor Michael Flynn. The man who mentored her, Kremlin-linked banker Alexander Torshin, who has been sanctioned by the U.S., messaged her on Twitter 1 month after that breakfast, exclaiming, "You have upstaged Anna Chapman," referencing the Russian spy who was arrested and deported in a prisoner swap in 2010.
I made this trip because I think that freedom is very important.
Butina also got close to Donald Trump. At the Freedom Fest event in Las Vegas in July 2015, she announced she was visiting from Russia and then asked then recently declared candidate Trump this.
If you would be elected as a president, what will be your foreign politic, especially in the relationships with my country?
I believe I would get along very nicely with Putin. Okay?
All over Russia.
Butina also allegedly kept in touch with members of the Russian FSB, the spy agency that succeeded the KGB. And prosecutors say Butina was well connected to wealthy businessmen in the Russian oligarchy. And sources tell CNN she had a romantic relationship with Paul Erickson, a former board member of the American Conservative Union who attempted to make inroads with the Romney and Trump campaigns but was never particularly successful. While the court filing did not name Erickson and referred to him only as U.S. Person 1, the details match Erickson's activities. Butina allegedly lived with him, but treated the relationship as simply a necessary aspect of her activities, since Erickson previously told McClatchy News he co-founded a company with Butina to help fund her graduate studies.
Hi, is this Paul?
CNN affiliate Kilo TV asked Erickson if he tried to set up a meeting between Trump and Putin.
I was wondering if you would be willing to talk to us about what the New York Times is reporting, about you trying to set up a meeting between President Trump and Putin.
Oh, yeah, it didn't exactly happen that way.
And a federal judge has just ruled Maria Butina will remain in jail with no bond until her trial. Prosecutors argued in court today that she was a flight risk, and also in court they disclosed that American she was in a relationship with, who we've reported as Paul Erickson. They say he was under investigation for fraud in South Dakota and that Butina offered to help with the case. But of course, Jake, now she's behind bars, and she also pleaded not guilty today.
Curiouser and curiouser.
Very much.
Jessica Schneider, thanks so much.